touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes.
Where did that go? Like, you could segregate it over there so that you wouldn't have to deal with it anymore, like it was gonna go away. I don't understand how that...
Well, you make up stuff about it in order to justify, it's going to lead to crimes in the bathrooms.
It has led to crimes in the bathroom. It's led to people who had absolutely no business whatsoever acting as a police person and wrongly misgendering someone.
There's a great thing on Facebook.
They were wrong because they're not the only people qualified to decide who you are is you. No one else is.
On The View yesterday, shout out to Whoopi, who said, "You have been talking to and dealing with transgender people all your life, and you don't know it." So the idea that someone could be identified as transgender, like the thing on Facebook by that young girl who's so brave, she got kicked out of a bathroom because her hair was short and someone thought she looked boyish. So
someone
she
took
must
it upon
be
themselves,
transgender.
right?
Yeah.
Like suddenly they get to be the cop.
And she's not.
Yeah. No.
So the other thing is, wow, there's a lot of us innocent people who are going to get hammered by these things that have nothing to do with us.
Well, that's what happens. That's why everybody has to come together to fight discrimination, because discrimination breeds more discrimination. Discrimination breeds more hatred, and hatred breeds all kinds of really insidious little avenues for it to manifest in ways that take away people's rights, destroy happiness, tear up our country.
And that also goes against religion. It goes against spirituality.
Well, I want to know what those people are going to do when they stand before God and God goes, wait, you did what?
Yeah,
Governor, what did you do as the governor of North Carolina? You did what? You systematically wanted to discriminate against people? You know what? I don't know where you thought that was Christian, so get the f*** out of here.
Whoa! Okay. So...
But one thing that does come up for me, though, in this is that, and that's where I was kind of talking about the binary mirror, is that all my life I wanted to just be me, which was a woman. But we had a friend over who is a very dear friend, and we were kind of reconnected after, he hadn't seen me after transition, and we had him over for dinner, and he's been very active in the gay community. He's a mentor to many other younger gay men and helped them understand what life is all about. And he says, I can't pretend to understand what you're going through, which is true. I don't understand what it's like to be a gay man, but I understand what he wants because he's told me. And I go, oh, okay, cool. I'll get behind that. But I was explaining to him that what I was starting to realize is that I have come out as a trans woman, not a woman. And I wasn't sure how to be that, or if I wanted that. And he said, "Well, you better figure it out because you're there, and you've said this to me many times."
Yeah. Well, also I want to clarify what you said. You are a woman. Being a trans woman doesn't mean you're not a woman.
That's true.
It's just having that adjective in front of it.
Yes, that's what I meant. Thank you.
Yeah. So, because that's one of the things we're fighting is people who don't think that trans women are women. So we have to be clear about that. It's so weird to be backwards.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to throw your own dad's philosophy back at you that kept me going through a lot of this, and we talked about it before too in a previous vlog, was the Jesse James mantra of you can go strapped across the saddle or sitting up in it, but you're going riding, Jesse James. So
that's Jesse with an I-E.
I don't blame you because this is something you wanted, you put off for 50-something years, you finally have it, and but it does come with the adjective, and if we're going to continue to get out there and be advocates and talk and write about all this, then you're a trans woman.
Well, I mean, I think you're right. I think what I guess I fear by having that suffix is that...
Is that a suffix? Prefix?
Oh, sorry, prefix. Yeah, no, you're right. The grammar mean is that that there's second-class status. You know, there's... I mean, we have to have the president of the United States step in to say, you cannot do this. You cannot have these bathrooms in public schools.
Okay, but in all discrimination situations, there have been the people who paved the way. And, you know, in order for any kind of common ground to be found, I won't use the word integration because a dear friend would be upset if I did. But, you know, merging of beings and opportunities for people, there are the people who were marching in the front of the march. So,
well, I guess
your
I'm trying...
timing is excellent.
I'm trying to figure out why I have anything lingering hesitation. It's not hesitation because obviously I wrote the book. We do this video podcast every week, and we talk about it in schools and in public forums, and so I don't know. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna fight, and I guess I've been a fighter all my life. So.
Well, now you're an advocate. You know, you've been a storyteller, a screenwriter, a writer, an author, a director, a producer, along with being a woman. I think all those things were your goals and dreams. You probably didn't think of yourself as an activist before. You've cared about mankind and spiritual growth, and also served with your whole heart in places where that can also be supported and expressed. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's more like destiny chose you to be an advocate than you might have chosen it. But Jesse, you know, put your foot in the stirrup and pick up the reins, because, you know, I'm already on the flipping horse, so
Yes,
you can't be jumping off it now.
I'm not. Well, I'm jumping off. Yeah, but you know, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So do you think this is a good place to
I think it's a good
leave people with these thoughts? We'd love to hear you guys. Get back to us.
Yeah, write us. Tell us.
Info@Zuzabine? I mean, how do they...
Yeah, info@Zuzabine, Marcy
can
at
email
Zuzabine,
us,
Scottie at Zuzabine. We'll answer all of them.
Yeah, so your input, your reflections, your opinions, your take on some of these topics or anything else, you know, makeup, hair.
No, we don't want to hear about that.
No, because you look good.
Well,
So, yeah. So we pick it up next week?
Pick it up next week.
But also you're starting a blog where
Yeah.
you do go into this a little bit more. So
Yes, I do.
You know,
Yeah.
Again, please.
And it's in the book.
We love playing with you guys and want you to play with us. So please stay tuned, stay in touch. And thanks again, as I said, for your wonderful support and donations and love. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.